if I so much as think about calling it that.
I mean, Seth will. I don't know about myself. I just find it kind of funny.
Well, that is the technical term. So once upon a
That is
time,
currently assembling for himself a
I mean,
harem of twinks.
it's the same. It's the same level as when I first heard you say transmog. So that's why I'm like, wait.
well, yeah, a lot of stuff is weird, named a little weird, but so let me actually send you an invite on the character. Now let's see where you've gotten off to.
But see,
Yeah, remember the character we did the starting zone with? Where did you... Oh, you're in the Dwarven district.
am I?
Yes.
I don't know. Are you?
What is the difference between the gnomes and the dwarves? Wait a minute, I expect the lore.
So, the difference between the gnomes and the dwarves is they were both Titan constructs, but one of these Titan constructs was made to help protect things, and the other Titan constructs were made after Mimiron. Mimiron being the Titan Keeper in charge of inventing all the cool Titan Forged creations. Not the
Right.
people, but the objects. So, mechanomes were originally more like flashy robots, and dwarves were originally more rock people.
Uh-huh.
So the difference between the dwarves and the gnomes is the dwarves, culturally speaking, have a long history that you can go back and cherish, whereas the gnomes don't have much of a history, so they're more of a blank slate when it comes to things. All we really know about the gnomes and WoW's lore, history-wise, is what they've done throughout the game of World of Warcraft, and also the Nomergon, the loss of Nomergon and Mechatork. So basically, the dwarves have a rich history, and there's lots of figures and lots of wars between dwarven clans, and the gnomes lost a lot of their old history, which is Blizzard's way of saying, no, we are not going to try and make a long, serious history about gnomes. Which
Gnomes
I
have
find
no
offensive.
culture.
Yeah, that's the joke. Well, their culture is based around who can invent things the best. Anyways, don't run too far. You're in the canals.
Crab!
Yes, there are crabs in the canals.
It's like that one. It's like that one episode of Session that one time when Balthazar got thrown into the fucking ditch of water.
Come with me, Keat-tastic.
Huh? What?
Come this way, so we can start the quest in Elwyn Forest.
Where are you?
I'm behind you.
Oh.
So now
But
the real...
the reason that trailer thing was also so funny is that while the orc looks exactly like his in-game model, the human doesn't even look like the humans in WoW.
Yeah, Anduin's model in The War Within is very good, but like, yeah,
It's like if this was lore accurate, he would look exactly the same as the orc, but pale and pasty. Oh, an apple.
bam.
You know it's true. Look at him.
So let's see. There are one of two ways we start the quest for Elwyn Forest, and I can't remember if we gotta go to Goldshire. Hopefully we don't
What's
have to
the
go to
difference?
Goldshire.
Why do we not want to go to Goldstar?
Well, on this server it's fine, but on certain servers, prostitution is big. Yes,
I didn't know this game was kinky like that.
people in the game are kinky like that.
I'm kinky. I think I could go to Goldshire.
No! That is not something I thought I would hear out of your mouth anytime soon.
So click
Wait,
on
it's just Goldshire.
Chromies. Click on this word, and if Chromie pops up, accept it.
Okay.
And now Chromie basically makes it so that wherever we go, it's level appropriate until a certain point.
Oh, that sounds quite nice.
Yes. So, but we gotta go talk with Chromie, and Chromie is on the other side of town.
What's the difference between the gray exclamation marks and the gold exclamation marks in the
Gray
purple?
exclamation marks mean you've done the quest already. Also, you want the easiest achievement in WoW history?
There are achievements?
Yes.
What do you get from these achievements? How'd you do that?
That's a monk ability I rolled.
Oh, damn.
So, well, you get achievement points.
Now, what do
So,
those do?
click on the barber thing, change up something insignificant about your character's appearance. Oh, I just
Oh,
realized it, oh yeah, you can also change the appearance of your, pets. And if
this is
you
my
hit
pet?
yeah, that's one of your demons.
Oh. Oh, God.
And if you hit accept,
Ooh.
you get an achievement called Shaving a Haircut. Oh, what are the options for the Voidwalker?
What?
The Voidwalker, your current pet. Ooh. There you go. Shaving a
What do I
haircut.
do with achievement points?
So achievement points, basically bragging rights.
Oh, okay.
And sometimes achievements will give you things like mounts or items or
Now that's more
appearances.
like it. Whoa, hold on.
And if one of the rarest achievement rewards is the Lore Master Tabard, which is something you sound like you want to do, which is basically do all the quests in the game.
Right.
Wow, it's ever dead?
So now we just go
What?
talk to Chromie.
Guess what I did for like an hour?
Hmm.
I am streaming just as a heads up.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
I am
no, you're
streaming
welcome
under
to
duress.
say. But I just want you to know the walls have ears.
The walls have ears? Nah, it's nothing crazy. Like nothing like NSFW or anything. It was just I had like 3 different people come to me at once for like map help. And I was just like juggling
Wait, is the Dark
answering
Moon
questions.
Fair active at this moment in time?
I saw a dark moon thingy.
Oh, let's go talk to them.
Oh, okay.
So there's bonus experience if the Dark Moon Fair is active. We can take advantage of. Oh, it's active. You gotta
She
talk with
walked
them
away.
again. Yeah,
Get back here!
little people have rights. We're playing
Sometimes you
gnomes.
don't.
You gotta hit accept. You
I'm
gotta.
reading.
So we'll go to the Dark Moon Fair when we go to Goldshire, because that's where it's at.
Okay.
Also, the Dark Moon Fair is a weird aesthetic thing.
Aesthetic thing?
Yes. So what I mean is it's one of the few places in WoW with a very unique aesthetic.
This is all unique so far.
Well, yes, but like Stormwind's human settlements have very similar architecture. Darkmoon Fair is a very weird place. It gives both the vibes of being inviting and haunting.
So everything's dark blue and purple.
Not really. There's like oranges and you'll see. And if you ride the roller coaster, you get bonus experience for an hour.
There's a roller coaster.
There is a roller coaster.
Wow. I discovered Olivia's Pond.
Yes, you get experience every time you discover stuff, by the way.
I discovered Stormwind's Embassy. Wait, Queen Alexstrasza?
Yeah,
Why does that sound familiar?
probably because there's an NPC in Path Destroyed Hill with a similar name.
Boy, that's
God.
absurd. You only have creative ideas. What's a timeline?
So, Cataclysm is the quest in the main part. So you want to select Cataclysm.
What are these things?
So,
Alright, I will select Cataclysm. But what are these?
those are the various questing areas. So if you select one, you can complete the story in it and then go on to the next one.
Oh, okay. And we want to go to the Cataclysm, okay.
Yep.
Pedestrian goes world. Between rose from a surfing lair. At Azeroth. I feel I'm oh god.
Oh, and then you can complete her quest.
Oh, how do I do that? No, we haven't.
And then Cataclysm onward, adventure in Eastern Kingdoms.
Oh, so is this the thing you said we could only do this month?
No.
Because it called it time walking.
Well, time walking is an event going on right now, but this is a different form of time walking where you talk to Chromie and she gives you the quest to start in particular zones.
Oh,
But
okay.
what's going on this month is the WoW Anniversary event, which means there's going to be a bunch of stuff going on with the Bronze Dragonflight, and there's going to be armor sets, which is what I sent
The
you.
Bronze Dragonflight.
Yeah, no, that one Blizzard stole from D&D, so you know.
I feel like I'm learning the Nihil Deep lore by just playing this.
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised. So, gnomes in WoW
This
are known for
barkeeper
their.
is called Sven.
Oh no, Sven is from a far, far deeper part of my history.
It's his persona, everyone.
No, it is not. I would like to point out that that would be very weird considering he's an elf. Or a
Sven's an
half
elf. I
elf.
thought he was a worm. Which is a very
No,
weird persona, Matt.
I mean,
I won't shame you on it, but I would not have chose worm as my first choice.
so one more thing before we get started. I'm going to give you a gift, but we have to go to the bank. And mostly I'm giving you this gift because outside of doing stuff with me, because I have tons of characters who can slot in at various points. If you want to play on your own and do some stuff, then I encourage you to do it. I'm going to give you some money for a repair bill if you get it. And this is no skin off my back either, the amount of money I'm going to give you. I merely ask you to not blow it on all at once. I am on the other side of the bridge. Also, we gotta go this way because the hero call board is over this way too. So, the first route we are going to do has been called the best questing zone by a lot of people. And it is Elwyn Forest to Westfall to Red Ridge Mountains to we're gonna have to go to Goldshire to get started on the Elwyn Forest quest, apparently. Anyways, so basically, this questing zone includes a bunch of references to old stuff and from old expansions, but also movies and wonderful things. Like there's a reference to Rambo in this area we're about to go into. Oh, I can't. Uh, you're on Alderman, right?
I don't know what that means.
Oh, I can't give it to you yet. I'll give it to you tomorrow.
How do I compare things again?
I think it's control or it's shift.
Oh, yes, it is. Expediary. I don't know when I got this stuff.
By the way, ignore me for a second. I have to summon the Grand Expedition Yak for transmogs.
Okay. That hinge wouldn't
So
work.
if you look, transmog different armor sets, you make look like your current armor set.
This isn't helping your persona argument, Matt.
First of all, this is based off of a spirit from Mista Pandaria. Second of all, I'm a
Oh,
monk.
yeah.
A lot of my
Yeah,
armor sets are
okay.
going to be based off of this.
And there's no reason at all he happened to choose that class. None whatsoever.
I chose it because I thought it would be a good tank spec for us. I'm in Windwalker right now, which is damage because the tank stuff doesn't. I don't get tank stuff for a bit.
Rawr.
Oh.
Hmm.
So we need to go to Goldshire. Or wait, let's try the Heroes Call board again.
Okay.
No. Is it really only showing... Huh. Okay, let's go to Goldshire and start things manually.
You really don't want to go to Goldshire.
I don't want to start the quest in Goldshire. I want an excuse to go to Goldshire.
But you were just saying earlier you didn't want to.
Well, this is one of the better starting quests for new players, so...
That wants to see the twinks.
We'll say that.
Well, we're not on Moonguard, so there's no prostitution in Goldshire. Because it's a role player thing. For some reason, they all would fuck each other. Oh, and
How does
talk to
that
the
work?
Griffin
World of
Master
Warcraft.
behind you. Text. The other Griffin Keeper. And then you should have Goldshire. It's down south.
Oh, this is lovely.
Yes.
I took a griffin for that.
Yes. Because it's much faster than walking.
Lazy man.
We all get to this point. Anyways, talk to Marshal Dagon here. He's gonna give you 2 quests: Fargo Deep Mine and Heroes Call Westfall. We're gonna need the Heroes Call at some point, but so pick them up. Pick them up.
I didn't know there was a problem with mine in Northshire.
Oh right, we should probably go do those quests too. There's always a problem with mine in Northshire. Let's just select all the quests and we can get them all rolling.
I'm building a mine in Morrowind right now.
So, Smith Argus will be our next person. Which, this is a fetch quest. But if you want to become a lore master, which is the whole point of this adventure, I guess, to get the lore master title and tabard. Because you got to do all of the quests in the game to get that. So,
Ooh, blacksmithing.
yes, but you use cloth armor, so
Ugh.
if you're looking for... Is there a tailor trainer in this area? No. We'll get a profession started at a different point, because there's always room for that. Then we come in here. There's William Pestle
Where are the
here.
whores? You promised me whores.
We're not on Moonguard, buddy. There are no whores in the Lion's Pride Inn unless you're on Moonguard.
Where are the twinks?
We are the Twinks.
Oh, alright, well, at least it's something.
That's... Technically, you stop being a twink once you hit level 20. That's the rules.
I hate it. I hate what I'm hearing.
Look, this is how the terminology for WoW characters goes. I didn't make them.
You just help enforce them.
Well, yeah, because it's tradition. No quest down here. No quest from the shop yet. Also, set your Hearthstone to this inn here, because this will be our hub for a bit.
Okay.
Silver is crying. She's laughing at this so hard.
I'm just stuffy. My nose is cold.
And then we go to Northshire.
The house is cold.
And then after we do this little 3 legs of questing zones, Keat, I recommend we finally do a horde character and we do the undead areas, because those are actually some of the best questing zones on the horde on the Eastern Kingdoms.
Okay. So, what are these events you want to do this month?
So there's going to be basically every year there's an anniversary for the game.
Right.
And on the anniversary event, they usually have things you can only get during the anniversary event. So, and things you can only do during the anniversary event.
Right.
Oh, and talk to this gentleman here. So, I want you to have something you can potentially do some of the anniversary stuff, since your main concern is doing things, trying to do as much as you can in these games. That's why we're doing Classic, too. So there's going to be special quests, special items, Anyways, welcome to Northshire, the home of Northshire Abbey, which is one of the most important parts of the entire lore of World of Warcraft. It is where
Why
the
is that, Matt?
humans invented the idea of paladins, and it is one of the biggest parts of the Church of the Light in World of Warcraft. It has also...
Paladins
Yes.
seem pretty shit. They can't even kill these wolves.
Well, those aren't paladins. Those are just
Oh.
warriors. But yes, Marshall McBride has been here since the beginning. And this is the first place humans get their quest. So we're doing these quests to give you the story of what's going on with Goldshire.
So we're starting from the beginning here. These
Yes.
quests.
Yes.
So what do we do in Classic then?
Classic, we will be doing... The reason I'm starting with this zone here is because Classic, we probably won't do this zone for the Alliance for the first time. We'll probably go to Ironforge area for the Classic Alliance quest.
But if we went to Classic, we would be doing these quests as well.
No, there's different quests in
Hypothetically.
Classic.
Okay, that was my question.
So,
I forgot what
because
all
the
my abilities
Cataclysm
do.
changed everything. I need to turn off my add-ons. I didn't know they were on.
I think that was overkill for a wolf.
Yes, these are low level at the moment. Oh no, they're level 12. And remember to loot the bodies if there's anything to loot. Or maybe one of us looting them does it for the other.
The moment you say that, I immediately think of that one video.
What video?
I don't actually know if I've shown you that video, but it's so stupid.
So now we've killed enough wolves, we can go back, see what he has for us next. So next we gotta kill the Blackrock spies. So I'll let you read up on that for a second. And the Blackrock spies are gonna be in the same area a bit further than the wolves were. By the way, for junk items, we can sell them and create small pockets of gold and whatnot. So these are not Horde orcs, by the way. These are Blackrock orcs. There is a slight difference.
What does that mean?
So the Blackrock tribe didn't go with the new Horde. So these are the Dark Horde equivalent of the orcs.
It's a new
Basically,
horde.
yes. So the new Horde is the Horde with more than just orcs. The original Horde was the Orcish Horde. And the Dark Horde is orcs that got brainwashed by black dragons. That sounds complicated. Just realize that black dragon brainwashing people is the least complicated thing they can do in a week. So,
And these are like actual black dragons. That's not a
yes.
fake name.
Yes, that is the scientific name. They're the Black Dragon Flight. Their leader was originally Deathwing. Anyways, let's talk
I know
about.
him.
Yes, let's talk about what happened to get us to this point. 1 second, my father is calling me. Yes, Dad? No, I did not. Bye. They called me late to dinner. How dare they? So, anyways, uh, the humans are now in a spot where they don't have to necessarily worry about their king being missing. Because, yes, for a while, Varian Rin, who was the once king of the humans, now replaced by his son, was kidnapped by the Black Dragon Onyxia and split
Okay.
into two versions of himself. One of which was all of Varian's more positive qualities, his strong willed abilities, you know, and the other of which was a puppet she could more easily control.
And why did it do
Because
this?
she was trying to take over Stormwind because that's what Deathwing wanted for a while. Oh, and remember to talk to the priest guy if he offers you his prayer book. I don't know if you will. So, the Onyxia trying to take over the kingdom eventually also. So, she was originally planning on killing the strong willed variant. But Nagas were like, hey, this is our territory. And the strong willed variant gets away in the middle of the conflict between the Black Dragon Onyxia and her followers. The Black Dragon Onyxia, her followers, and the Naga. And the strong willed variant washes up on the shore of Duratar, which is the place where the orcs live, and was kidnapped by a gladiator slaver and forced to fight for his life and the entertainment of people in arenas across all of the horde controlled lands.
Okay.
He fought with such ferocity and tenacity that he got the name Logosh, which means ghost wolf. It is also the nickname for the wild god Goldrun. By the way, there's a unique here, so
What?
don't worry. There's a unique over here, so there's something you can get a bag for this guy.
I don't know what you mean by there's a unique.
Like there's a unique enemy. I mean, there isn't
Oh.
anymore. It doesn't have any unique
You
dialogue, by the way,
killed it!
but you can loot it.
You killed Gug Fat Candle?
Yes. Anyways, so Logosh was on a team with a blood elf by the name of Valeria Sanguinar and a night elf by the name of Brawl Bearmantle. The reason I'm telling you this story is none of the quest is ever going to, nor will ever, explain this.
Oh, I'll be honest, I'm barely following.
So, basically, at some point or another, a archdruid of the Tauren realized, oh, this is Varian Wryn. Holy shit! We have enslaved the leader of the Alliance. And make some excuse.
Hooray!
And make some excuse to give him some equipment that'll get him out of the Horde's clutches.
Oh, I would have thought they would have immediately executed him.
No. They did not want to start wars. The new Horde sort of wanted to live peacefully. Also, they never win wars. They have lost all 4 wars they've been in.
Aren't
Well,
they already
technically
at
they
war?
were... Well, the 4th war they lost. The 3rd war they lost. And their home planet was destroyed. The 2nd war they lost and got... Okay, actually, they won the 1st war. Because Stormwind got destroyed. And part of the reason why Onyxia wanted the strong-willed variant gone is he was starting to come out of a basically depressed stupor he was put in by her by basically convincing the noblemen not to pay the union labor that rebuilt the entire city.
Oh, I was wondering why those orcs were yelling, "Grapes taste good."
Yes. So basically, Varian manages to get his way back to the Alliance, but they're already like, yeah, but Varian's already on the throne. But some people are like, yeah, but that Varian's a pussy. I am
I see.
a pussy. Like he's not the Varian we know. So, anyways, they find out through trials and tribulations
Still
that
looks like a man.
Onyxia, well, yeah, it's on fire. That Onyxia had kidnapped, separated Varian, blah, blah, blah. The entire story I told you up till now, which is, Varian was kidnapped, split in half. So the Onyxia, through trying to kill both Varians, recombines them. And also, the weird sword Anduin has, that'll split into 2 swords, that is literally because
Oh, of
Onyxia
course, his sword, yes.
that is literally because Onyxia split him in half and recombined him. That sword is literally the combined swords. Both sides had acquired different swords in that time period. So, and Onyxia was killed, and we hung her head in the Stormwind entrance rafters.
Oh, so that one it's okay to kill.
Well, Onyxia was a black dragon, and all black dragons for the longest time were crazy.
Wow.
There is no. I mean, old gods will do that to you. Should I explain what the old gods are?
Sure.
So, old gods. Old gods are not so much deities as they are creatures of great void magical power. And the reason they exist is because the Void Lords want to control this reality, because they are one of the basic forces of this reality, and all the forces want to control all of reality. And the old gods are their way of trying to corrupt world souls to become agents of destruction and what they want to do in the material plane, since the Void Lords themselves can't manifest into reality with their current abilities and power. The old gods are basically like Call of Cthulhu, sort of H.P. Lovecraft type creatures. However, old gods have managed to infect Azeroth, which is really bad because Azeroth has enough power in it that it can summon Void Lords into existence. And if that happens, it's game over for everything,
Azeroth is the
everywhere.
planet.
Azeroth is the planet that is called a world soul. So basically, it'll turn into some sort of creature that still houses us and we protect it. So basically, think of us like the immune system for Azeroth, because that is basically what we are. Now, Azeroth was not always in the state it is today. Originally, back before the Titans found and made order in Azeroth, everything was fighting everything. So the Earth elementals were fighting every other elemental, and so on and so forth. And the old gods ruled over an empire of two types of creatures, bug people and tentacle-faced people. And the
Okay.
bug people became three different types of creatures. They became the Nerubians, which are spider people, because the Nerubians followed a particular old god. Yasharaj's minions became the Mantid, which are big praying mantis people. And finally, the ones that followed Cthulhu became the Cathraxi. No, the Cathraxi. I think they're called the Cathraxi. Well, regardless, they're beetle
Cthulhu.
people. They're not beetles. What's a better way of putting it? They are scarab people. So there is a zone with a lot of Egypt-like background to it, and right above that zone is Cthulhu's prison. So the old gods, there are four of them that we know of, and they are Cthulhu, N'Zoth. I actually have to look at the dungeon journal because we've killed almost all of them, and I can't remember which one I'm thinking of. So, back in Classic, in Anchorage, we killed Cthulhu. In Wrath of the Lich King, we killed, in Ulduar, Yogg Saron. So there's five, because... No, N'Zoth we killed in Battle for Azeroth. In Nyalotha. And finally, there's Yesharaj, which the Titans killed and then realized they could not kill the old gods without killing the World Soul. And they want the World Soul. They want
Why do they
it
want
to
the
be...
World Soul?
Because this World Soul is particularly unique. Basically, whoever gets it wins the grand game of life in terms of cosmic forces. Titans are cosmic forces of order.
Uh-huh.
Now, Azeroth's destiny throughout the next few expansions is what we are going to decide. And we want to basically let Azeroth... Well, we want Azeroth to not be affected by external sources, is what basically
Isn't
the
that
story
right,
is going to
BRB?
be.
I think it should burn.
Oh, you named it BRB?
Yes.
Good. I'd be disappointed if you
Actually, his
didn't.
name is How Nuz.
Yes, so that is actually a mini Void Lord, by the way.
How Nuz these dick.
Hey, got him.
Follow up, these
Anyways,
foul nuts in your mouth. That one's better. I like that one.
yeah, that one is better. Anyways, uh, with N'Zoth, basically Yesaraj, became the Shah in Pandaria, which we will deal with the Shah at some other point in our history of streaming this game. Because they're basically, everything in Pandaria is Shah related. Every problem, it's Shah blank, it's Shah blank. Or it's the Thunder King, but we aren't going to talk about the Mogu here. So the Titans created Titan constructs to do battle with the old gods. These are the constructs we meet in Ulduar, and are basically the constructs that would later on become things like gnomes, dwarves, humans.
I'm alive again.
Anyways, welcome
I
back.
will.
That's Kaz. Anyways,
Hi.
on top
Kaz.
of
Wow.
on top of the Titan constructs that you can make a lot of money by fishing, by the way.
Hooray, fishing.
But on top of the where was I? On top of the creatures that we have today from Titan constructs, there are two sets of creatures that existed, two types of creatures that exist from non-Titan constructs and existed during the age of the Black Empire, which is when the old gods ruled the earth. Those creatures are trolls and furries.
Cool history lesson.
All creatures on
boy.
Azeroth that are fur related have been around since Azeroth has naturally been around. As
How
are
do
the
I
trolls.
fish?
You need a fishing rod.
I found it.
And then you click on it when it bobs, and you get fish. Or sometimes you don't get anything.
I hate fishing, actually. I'm no longer fishing.
Yeah. So, anyways, the trolls eventually became... A certain group of trolls eventually became the Night Elves, which eventually became the High Elves, which eventually became the Blood Elves, which eventually became the
Those
Void
are the
Elves.
purple elves.
Yeah.
Those
So,
mean
trolls,
troll.
yes. Everything in Azeroth used to either be a construct, has always been some sort of furry, or some sort of troll.
So, the ugly people became the hot purple people.
Yes. And then the hot
What a
purple people
downgrade.
became the hot red and or white people that then went on to massacre an
Wow.
entire group of trolls.
What a downgrade to go from trolls to those things.
What?
Okay, Kakio, I understand.
I think elves are pretty cool.
Oh, you're wrong. What's this Oblivion door here?
Oh, right. Well, this is the Dark Moon Fair, so let's go into the Dark Moon Fair.
What version of World of Warcraft are you guys playing?
Oh,
know.
we're doing retail, we're doing low-level stuff, which the proper term for low-level stuff is twink.
I thought it was called legacy content.
I like legacy
No.
content. That's better than Twink.
Legacy content
This
is...
entire time, he's just been like,
No,
oh,
no,
Twink, guys, it's
Christian
called
is
Twink.
wrong.
Trust me.
Christian
And
is
here
wrong.
Christian was just saying, "Oh, it's called a
Christian is
normal
wrong. Christian is wrong. The low-level characters are called twinks. That is true. You can fact check me on that. It is so true. It is in a game theory video, you son of a bitch.
You know, I recall saying,
But they're
oh,
called-
so
The
this
fact that
place...
Keat would not let him continue his sentence.
So, I remember saying, oh, so this place is just going to be dark blue and purples, and you told me no.
Yeah, it's also red.
Must be
Also, there's an old
Okay.
guy, a lot of old god theming in this. Keat, don't go off the beaten path. There are high-level enemies off the beaten path.
I wanted to
Well-
look at the Sasquatch.
Well, I'm all for calling low-level characters twinks, but I would like the idea of calling low-level areas legacy content.
No, those are called Twinkies.
No, those are called Twink
Whoa.
Farms, actually.
Oh, that's even
Oh.
worse.
Yeah.
That's significantly worse.
Yes.
What if you're just playing the story mode, though?
Then you are farming the Twink Farm.
Is there a story mode?
No, we are doing the story mode. They're called Quest.
Oh wow, I've not really
That's an
I'm having
old
trouble.
god eye, by the way.
Oh,
God.
I thought it would have been cool if it was looking at me, but it's not.
It's
So
darting
far,
around.
quests seem a bit disjointed. This can's as big as me.
Well, to be fair, the quest zone really kicks off in Westfall. But in order to make sense of Westfall, you have to do the other stuff. By the way, how much gold do you have?
Oh, I have.
It's in your bag.
I have 6.
Wonderful. You can buy a book of ride tickets.
That's great. I'm having a real hard time knowing if what I'm wearing is better or not. Oh, there it is.
None of that stuff should be better. It's not designed to be something you equip for a long period of time. Your other stuff is actually decent. So if you talk with
Alright.
this person right here, you can buy
That's your
tickets.
part.
Yeah, talk to the panda person.
Oh. Yeah, I can buy a ride ticket.
Yes.
Wait, these both cost 5. What's the difference?
One gives you 5 and
They both give me 5.
wait, they do?
Contains 5, contains 5.
Holy shit.
That's been overspending. You were scammed at the carnival. Classic experience.
Yes. Anyways, did you buy your ride tickets to go on the roller
did.
coaster? You gotta click the book to open it to. Oh, you're beating me to it. By the way, it automatically puts you in first person while it's going. I'm gonna go grab food while we're doing this.
Oh, I had put myself in first person. I didn't even notice. How are you, Christian? That's great.
Wait. Have I been muted this whole time?
How are you, Christian?
I'm good. How are you, Keat?
I'm good.
That's good.
I wish I had known you weren't here. I was holding back on talking about One Piece content because I thought you were listening.
I was what? So nobody told you I went away for dinners?
Well, I saw that you were muted, but no one said this is a very underwhelming roller coaster. Nobody said you were gone.
Oh, okay. Weird. Silver! Silver! No, Silver's gone. Dang it. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Which of these did I miscount? Fudge nuggets.
His is a old and bad. That's different. Let's see what else I can do here. Oh, he's gone.
Silver! Beep boop.
How do I play?
Another fun part about the carnival, you can get items that increase your ability to get additional experience.
Well,
Okay.
hot dog.
You just need to buy game tickets.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yay. 1, 2, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. That is very satisfying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boom. Whee! 1,
Okay, now
2,
how do I
3,
get into the
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Meh.
You need game
One,
tokens. Let me take you to a place you can buy
six.
those.
I
7.
thought I had game tokens.
No, those are ride tickets.
What's
Oh.
the difference?
One allows
What's
you to
the-
do rides, the other allows you to do games.
Wow! I'm enlightened.
Oh my god, there's literally scams everywhere. Gives you 20, gives you 20.
Well, this one says give me 5.
Mm-hmm. One
You've
below
been
is...
scammed this entire time.
Oh no, I didn't fall for it the second time.
This entire... Every time he's come here, he's been like, I'll buy the expensive one, please.
Yeah, probably.
Why do they have multiple? Well, maybe the first one's cheaper. No, it's me. I don't know how I control myself.
Don't worry. That's the point.
So it's random?
Well, no, you can control yourself, but the Dark
So I
Moon
just...
Fair doesn't explain anything, because why would they?
Oh, it did have a tutorial, but I didn't know how to control myself while falling.
That's the secret.
Well, how do you
Crab!
walk, usually?
With
Crab.
the arrow keys.
Did somebody say crab?
Hold your left and right mouse button, and you move quicker, and that's how you'll control yourself midair.
Whoa, this is much more convenient.
Yep.
Why didn't you tell me this earlier?
I thought I did.
To you.
What are you doing tomorrow, Keat? We can do more of this. If you're busy, that's fine,
Usually...
but I'd want you to get the most out
Nah,
of your month.
I won't be busy for a while.
And if you're subscribed, I want to get you the most out of it, you know?
Right. Well, I do appreciate that. It's a very friendly thing to do.
Well,
By the way, I took the days off work, so the trip's now official.
wonderful.
Yay!
I'm debating whether I should get a rental or not.
I mean, wouldn't
Rent.
hurt. There are some things that you might want to, like, depending upon, like, we can drive you, but if you're going to be here, how long are you going to be here?
3 days?
So there might be times where we don't have too much going on, in terms of, like, for instance, Keat, let me ask you a question. Do you want to see the arch because it's highly overrated? And I don't think I
would...
fit into it anymore. I barely fit when I was in the 5th grade into the little transport
Mr.
elevators.
Mathifer. Of course, I want to see the stupid arch.
Good.
Okay, do you want to like see it? Like, are you
Do
saying
you want to
wanna
go
see
up in
see
it?
Do
You
you,
can
do you
go
want-
up in it?
Yes.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, I
I thought it
can't.
was-
I
I thought
probably
it was
don't
just for
fit.
show, like the Statue of Liberty or the Eiffel Tower.
Well, you used to be able
you
to
can
go
go
up in
up
the
in-
Statue of Liberty as well.
Don't be.
Uh,
Don't
Jeez.
be.
Why has
Yes.
nobody told you this?
Because it's just a dumb, stupid arch. I've never seen anyone use it.
Well, there's a wonderful view. I mean, to be
quit
fair,
that. No, damn it, how does this work?
Is there any buttons appearing on your hotbar while you're falling? You might have to push those to
Oh,
slow you
I think it
down.
wants me to unequip the wings and make me fall.
Oh! Well, yeah, you gotta time it right then.
How do I unequip the wings?
Well, it'll show up as a buff in the top right-hand corner, and if you click on a buff, it'll sometimes go away.
I literally thought it was like the Washington Monument, where it's just a rock.
No. No, you can go up in it, see the view from up there. It is the thing you do once. And then you're like, I spent $30 on this bullshit. But you have to do
$30.
you have to spend the $30 to realize, what the fuck? Well, that's the experience.
I get to be scammed in the big city, just like all my shows.
Exactly.
Yay.
I have to run all the way back to this cannon.
I was gonna say nice typo there. I saw there, Christian.
What?
What are you... Oh, you're playing Minecraft.
Yup.
Yeah, he was trying to type dirt, and he added
Typed
a Y
dirty
to the end
instead.
of it.
Call it
Have you ever-
Floydian if you must.
Have you ever played Morrowind, Matt?
It's in my Steam library, and I've... How good is it?
I'm playing a modded version, so it's a bit different, but it's hard to get into, but the questing's great.
Okay,
Ah.
Silver. Since you are basically going to be like our lead architect on this, and also I don't want us to bite off more than we can chew for our first super big build project, I'm thinking I've narrowed down my choices to these two spots.
How do I
It's
drop
not-
the wings?
It's not in the mountains, but these build sites are not in the mountains, but I think we can do a lot with the space, and it'll be relatively easy not to die of fall damage in the process
I
of
drop the
building our
wings?
walls.
do I drop the wings?
That little feather thing.
I think we can
What
make
feather
nice,
thing?
I think we can
So
make
you
nice
see where
big
there's that weird,
castle.
creepy smile? Right next
Oh.
to it is going to appear a little feather. And if you click
Where's
on
the
that,
weird,
you
creepy smile?
top right-hand corner next to the map.
Oh,
Silver
all right then.
Seth brought it up, so I wanted to make sure I can put this to rest so we can make decisions and go back to survival.
Force times the charm.
Yeah,
Like, there's a lot of intrigue in the
that's fair enough.
in the main quest and twists and turns and the like. It starts with basically you get released from prison to work for the Blades in secret.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're not just the Emperor's bodyguards, also as spies. And they say, hey, there's this bullshit prophecy that these cultist guys have around here. But what if it wasn't bullshit? I want you to basically fake to be their savior.
What?
And then we can use them to consolidate our power in the region. So you're gonna intentionally do all their prophecy stuff to build you up so that you look like their prophesized prophet.
Messiah.
Yeah, and then we're just gonna do emperor shit, and it evolves from there.
Oh, what level are you now?
Level? I don't know.
13!
13.
Hooray!
Oh my god, it's everyone's favorite character, Birth.
Birth is... So, the Dark Moon Fair
Oh, fudge.
has a comic around it, and... So the Dark Moon Fair's lore is deeper than you'd expect
Oh.
it to be.
Okay, we're gonna do it this time.
Oh,
We're
darn.
gonna
How do I want to do
correctly
this?
land in the cannon place.
Eh.
Here we go.
So, right there's the feather
I
thing.
see the feather. Okay, I need time. I'm gonna do it now. 5th time's the charm. I don't want to walk all the way back.
Silver, do you want to hop in my creative world?
So far the fair
One second.
sucks.
Oh, by the way, I have to check on the mommy boots bet.
Mommy
Oh my God.
boots.
So I'm out. The Dodgers are one game away from elimination.
How about the Astros?
The New York Mets have advanced another round, so the spoiler picking the Mets, who I'm rooting for. The spoiler picking the Mets is currently still in the game. Let's see. The Astros are out because all three teams from the NL Central made it to the second round, by the way. Or AL Central made it to the second round.
Darn it.
So basically, here's what we got. We got I'm out. Silver is still in.
Yeah.
Keat is out.
Hooray!
Or wait, no, Keat still has a chance. Sorry. Oh wait, no, the Mets won Game 4. No, Keat is out.
I will put Gavilan in heels.
The
Yeah,
Yankees are playing tonight.
Yes!
The Brewers got knocked out by the Mets. So Will's out.
Yes.
The Astros are out, I said that. The Dodgers are still in, but they're getting kicked by the little brother Padres. So far the losers are me, Will, Casualius, and Keat.
Now, hypothetically, what does a mommy boot look like, Silver?
Well, Keat, you are in charge of designing the mommy boot.
Oh, that would be delightful. I already know my plan.
Oh no.
Anyways, Keat lost the daddy hat bet, and me and everyone else is still in it until 2 weeks from now. It's the bye week for both the teams we chose.
Hello.
Now, how badly did I do?
Only 2 teams are still undefeated, and that was a week ago that happened.
This doesn't answer my question.
So,
what do you think of our top 2 candidates? Which one speaks to you more?
Where is this?
To be fair,
again-
I would kind of think just this one here having like our own little island to ourselves.
I didn't think I
and
had any more
the
tokens.
village just being
Right.
across the way.
True.
So, Keat, you didn't
Valid.
even last a week.
Because
Well,
yes,
I
we
knew
do
that.
have
I
a
was
way.
asking, like,
We would have a way into the world without passing through
Pete,
the village.
I
technically.
I
Actually, you
didn't
know
know
what?
who
Yeah.
to choose, but
In
I
both
didn't want to
cases-
choose
actually,
the Chiefs.
It's a little deceptive because
So
both of
I
them
got
are on peninsulas.
fucking lucky.
This one
Sam
is more
Darnold went
surrounded
from
by
a
water, though.
nobody to being a fucking
Mhm.
MVP candidate.
In both cases, if we wanted a way out into the world without dealing with the village, we'd have to basically build a bridge that goes across a moat.
So Keat, how goes
That's the other
the
big thing I love
struggle?
about this. We basically
need
have a
one more
natural
point.
moat in the form of these giant ass
this is
rivers.
all
Right.
I've done while I've been here.
Yeah, and I mean, we can always fix it to where drowns can't come up because if we
You
just
give me
make the
tokens.
land around the water like just 2
Give me
blocks
all
tall,
your tokens.
or at least just like break the ground down to where it's like 2 blocks tall from the
Mhm.
land down to the water, we can keep things
Right.
from coming up essentially.
By the way, if you get really good at this, you can do this every
of
Of course, they
day.
can
the
still
fact-
swim, but I don't think it hurts to really put a fence around the whole place.
Right. I agree completely. Or even a castle wall, because a lot of castles have the idea where there's an outer wall and then there's still plenty of outdoor space before you start getting into like big interior stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Things
I
like
didn't
that
have
could
to
work.
run. I wish I didn't have to run back to the cannon every time.
Let's see.
Uh,
which section did we agree would be the front half of
No,
this?
it's me.
Or at least like generally where the front of this would be?
Well, I guess
Didn't,
if we
didn't I
if we
say
were
something like this little corner over here would be like where the entrance is and then just kind of leads off into
Right.
it?
I think logically speaking, it would make sense for there to be like, there's an
I missed.
appropriate entrance for guests, and there's like, and maybe if we want an alternate entrance, we can have an alternate entrance. But if you're thinking
Mhm.
like, if you think it like just in my head, I'm like, the purpose of the ballroom isn't to entertain guests.
Hey,
I
Keat,
think
let's go
like
to
the
general.
logical architect in
So,
me would be like, okay, the side that opens into the ballroom would probably be this.
oh my goodness, that is a lot of Minecraft talk. I can't even tell you the lore.
I don't mind it.
I mean, to be fair, I might as well do that while we're just sitting here while you're grinding Darkmoon Fair games that are rigged. Because, of
Nope,
course.
it's not right. I've gotten 4 points. I've gotten 4 points. Just need one more.
Ah! So, what do you want to know? What lore piques your interest?
Tell me the lore of the fair.
Okie dokie. Asking a lot here. Let me go to the resources.
Oh, he's going to the wiki.
Yeah, because the Darkmoon Fair lore is deep. Okie dokie. So, where is. Not. Oh my goodness, the wiki. I am looking for frickety
Yes.
frackety lore.
I did it.
So, Darkmoon Fair travels the world gathering mysterious delights and delightful mysteries. It spends most of its time in parts unknown, as its members say, but every month or so it stops in Thunder Bluff and Mulgore or near Goldshire and Azeroth's Elwyn Forest.
That makes no sense.
Well, there's an entire south side to this planet they probably explore, and this island's probably
No, I
there.
mean, how do they explore an entire south side of the planet and come back in a month?
Game mechanic reasons.
Oh!
Also, magic exists. It's not that hard. Also, their stalls used to be far less grandiose. So Bronzebeard tried, but he couldn't get a straight answer as to the Darkmoon Fair's history. No one seemed to know or to want to tell him. Since the Darkmoon Fair appeared in the world only recently, it must have come to being only recently. So this is actually probably a long-term plot from people from the south side of the planet.
Their plot is fair?
Well, I mean, there's an old god eye here, so they're probably plotting something old god related. We
That's
don't know a
just
lot.
decorations.
We don't know a lot about these guys, Keat.
I got a present.
Yes, and if you open
Got a
it,
prize ticket and a rocket.
just one prize ticket? Yes? Yes.
Yes, just one prize ticket.
Yes.
Dark Moon cards.
Oh, right. By the way, one of the high-level trinkets in this game is always a Darkmoon deck. So they're made by inscribers, and basically they're high-level trinkets that get you a lot of mileage at the beginning of this expansion, but not so much late into it. Anyways, Keat, my parents are calling on me. I'm gonna have to go. Please
For the
feel free. Yeah, probably for the night, because I'm gonna probably go to bed after I do whatever they ask me to do. Please feel free to explore the Darkmoon Fair and whatever else. I will have a character wherever you need it to be by the
I
time
found
we
the
catch up
carousel.
tomorrow. Yes, the carousel also gets you experience. Anyway.